in USA also it's under control. GDP, as you can see, our GDP is no small GDP, is quite large, 3.61 in terms of that one is to have explained below. And GDP in trillion dollars. This is on the parity purchasing, on the purchase power of parity. And that $1 trillion, that number one is probably on the
comparison of GDP publication to your politicians, because since the country's publication has gone down, which is rather contradictory in terms of investment in R&D. So you are doing with less money, but much more than
quality. It is a matter of quality, not quantity. Quantity has increased.
I'm not talking about quantity and quality. I'm just talking about the data which you projected on your slide.
Unless you have a quality publication,
important message, and that the way it has been, maybe there is a problem in the presentation of the data, that it shows not the peer-reviewed journal publication, but everything together. So that has to be filtered out. And one of the best students I get are from India. The biggest problem, I will say openly, you can throw eggs, rotten tomatoes, everything at me. I will tolerate it, but I'll say it.
अब यहाँ के बाकी
ठीक है sir. I don't want to hijack the podium. I'll say it very clearly. Indian students are clever, and they were cleverer, I will say, cleverer between the period of 1990 and 2000. The quality I am seeing now is not as good as it was between 1990 and 2000. Okay? So we have respected teachers. There is some fault. This is my observation. Second, there is some lack of discipline amongst Indians. When they come to work overseas, whether they work in India. And I tell you one thing, if you don't have discipline, you can be your supervisor and fighting with your colleagues. Okay, these are some observations I've made. Chinese students, by comparison, they are like military soldiers. You tell them, they will do it. Okay? It's a very good discipline.